Creating containment for the female in your life. Creating containment for the female in your life is not about restricting or confining her. Rather, it's about fostering an environment where she feels safe, supported, and empowered to be her authentic self. In today's world, where gender roles are evolving and relationships are becoming more egalitarian, the concept of containment takes on a new meaning. It's about creating a space where both partners can thrive emotionally, mentally, and physically. Here are some essential tips on how to create containment for the female in your life. 1. Open communication. Communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. Create an environment where your partner feels comfortable expressing her thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment. Listen actively, validate her experiences, and be willing to compromise and find solutions together. 2. Respect boundaries. Every individual has boundaries that define their personal space, emotions, and needs. Respect your partner's boundaries and communicate your own. This may include physical boundaries, such as personal space and intimacy, as well as emotional boundaries, such as privacy and autonomy. 3. Provide emotional support. Women often face unique challenges and pressures in society. Be there for your partner emotionally, offering empathy, encouragement, and validation. Let her know that you're her ally and that you're there to support her through both the highs and lows of life. 4. Encourage independence. While it's important to support your partner, it's equally vital to encourage her independence and autonomy. Encourage her to pursue her passions, interests, and goals, whether they are professional, personal, or creative. Celebrate her achievements and empower her to be her own person. 5. Create a safe space. Ensure your home is a safe and welcoming environment where your partner feels comfortable being herself. This includes physical safety as well as emotional safety. Make sure she feels secure in expressing herself without fear of judgment or reprisal. 6. Share responsibilities. In a modern relationship, household and family responsibilities should be shared equitably. Take an active role in household chores, childcare, and other domestic tasks. This demonstrates your commitment to equality and partnership in the relationship. 7. Show appreciation. Express gratitude for your partner's contributions, whether they're big or small. Acknowledge her efforts and let her know that you value her role in your life. Small gestures of appreciation can go a long way in reinforcing the containment you provide. 8. Cultivate trust. Trust forms the foundation of any healthy relationship. Be trustworthy in your words and actions, and trust your partner in return. Avoid behaviors that erode trust, such as dishonesty, betrayal, or controlling behavior. 9. Be flexible. Life is unpredictable, and relationships require flexibility and adaptability. Be willing to adjust your expectations and plans as circumstances change. Approach challenges as a team, working together to find solutions that benefit both partners. 10. Prioritize self-care. Encourage your partner to prioritize her well-being and self-care. This may include activities such as exercise, relaxation, hobbies, and spending time with friends and family. Support her in taking time for herself and recharging her batteries. Creating containment for the female in your life is about fostering a relationship built on trust, respect, communication, and equality. By following these tips, you can create a nurturing and supportive environment where both partners can thrive and grow together. Remember that containment is a collaborative effort that requires ongoing commitment and effort from both partners. Respecting physical and emotional boundaries is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and ensuring mutual respect and trust. Here are some examples of both types of boundaries. Physical boundaries. 1. Personal space. Everyone has a different comfort level when it comes to personal space. Respect your partner's need for physical distance and avoid invading their personal space without permission. Example: Jessica and Alex had been dating for a few months, and while Jessica was naturally affectionate, Alex was more reserved when it came to physical touch. One evening, Jessica noticed that Alex seemed tense and withdrawn. Instead of pressing him for affection, she respected his space and simply asked if everything was okay. Alex appreciated her understanding and eventually opened up about feeling overwhelmed at work. By respecting his need for space, Jessica showed that she valued his comfort and well-being above her desire for physical closeness. 2. Touching. Be mindful of your partner's comfort level with physical touch. Always ask for consent before initiating physical contact, whether it's a hug, kiss, or any other form of affection. 3. Sexual boundaries. Respect your partner's boundaries when it comes to sexual intimacy. Consent is paramount, and both partners should feel comfortable expressing their desires and limits without pressure or coercion. Example: Ruby and Lewis had been in a committed relationship for several years, but recently, Ruby had been feeling less interested in sex due to stress at work. Lewis, however, continued to initiate intimacy without considering Ruby's feelings or boundaries. After a candid conversation, Ruby explained her need for emotional connection and relaxation before engaging in sexual activity. Lewis listened attentively and adjusted his approach, prioritizing emotional intimacy and understanding Ruby's needs before pursuing physical intimacy. 4. Privacy. Respect your partner's need for privacy in physical spaces, such as not barging into the bathroom or bedroom without knocking, and digital spaces, such as not snooping through their phone or personal belongings. 5. Health and well-being. Respect your partner's physical health and well-being by refraining from engaging in behaviors that could compromise their safety or comfort. This includes avoiding physical harm, such as violence or aggression, as well as respecting their dietary choices, exercise routines, and medical needs. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to support this channel. Please share across social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Emotional boundaries. 1. Feelings and emotions. Respect your partner's feelings and emotions by creating a safe and supportive environment for them to express themselves openly and honestly. Avoid dismissing or invalidating their emotions, and instead, listen with empathy and understanding. 2. Personal beliefs and values. Everyone has their own beliefs and values that shape their identity and worldview. Respect your partner's beliefs, even if they differ from your own, and refrain from imposing your beliefs onto them or belittling theirs. 3. Autonomy and independence. Respect your partner's autonomy and independence by allowing them the freedom to make their own decisions and choices without undue influence or pressure. Trust in their ability to navigate their life path and support them in pursuing their goals and aspirations. Example: Emily had always been passionate about her career in graphic design, but her partner, Ryan, often made subtle comments about her long hours at work and her dedication to her job. Instead of feeling supported, Emily felt stifled and misunderstood. After a heartfelt conversation, Ryan realized that his comments were inadvertently undermining Emily's autonomy and independence. He apologized and made a conscious effort to celebrate her achievements and support her career aspirations, recognizing that her success was a vital part of their relationship. 4. Communication boundary. Respect your partner's communication boundaries by honoring their preferences for how, when, and what they communicate. This may include respecting their need for space or solitude, as well as their preferences for certain topics of conversation. Example: Chris and Maria had different communication styles. Chris preferred to discuss issues immediately, while Maria needed time to process her thoughts before talking about them. This led to frustration and misunderstandings in their relationship. They decided to establish communication boundaries, agreeing that they would give each other space to gather their thoughts before discussing important matters. By respecting each other's communication preferences, they found that their conversations became more productive and harmonious. 5. Conflict resolution. Respect your partner's boundaries during conflicts or disagreements by engaging in healthy and constructive communication. Avoid resorting to personal attacks, manipulation, or emotional blackmail, and instead, work together to find mutually satisfactory resolutions. Example: James and Lisa disagreed about how to handle their finances, which escalated into a heated argument. Instead of resorting to insults or blame, they took a break to cool off before revisiting the issue. During their discussion, they focused on understanding each other's perspectives and finding a compromise that addressed both of their concerns. By approaching the conflict with respect and empathy, they were able to resolve the issue without causing further harm to their relationship. Overall, respecting physical and emotional boundaries is essential for building trust, intimacy, and mutual respect in a relationship. It requires open communication, empathy, and a willingness to prioritize your partner's comfort and well-being. Women face a myriad of unique challenges and pressures in society, many of which stem from deeply entrenched gender norms and systemic inequalities. Here are some of the key challenges that women often encounter. 1. Gender pay gap. Despite strides toward gender equality, women continue to face disparities in pay compared to their male counterparts. The gender pay gap persists across various industries and occupations, with women earning less on average for equal work. 2. Gender discrimination. Women frequently experience discrimination based on their gender, both in the workplace and in other facets of life. This discrimination can manifest in various forms, including hiring bias, promotion disparities, and unequal treatment in professional settings. 3. Unpaid care work. Women often bear a disproportionate burden of unpaid care work, including household chores, caregiving for children and elderly relatives, and managing family responsibilities. This unpaid labor can hinder women's economic opportunities and contribute to their overall workload and stress levels. 4. Gender-based violence. Gender-based violence, including domestic violence, sexual assault, and harassment, remains pervasive worldwide. Women are disproportionately affected by these forms of violence, which can have devastating physical, emotional, and psychological consequences. 5. Reproductive rights and health. Women's reproductive rights and healthcare access are often subject to political debate and restrictions. Limited access to reproductive health services, contraception, and safe abortion care can impede women's autonomy and decision-making regarding their bodies and reproductive choices. 6. Gender stereotypes and expectations. Society often imposes rigid gender stereotypes and expectations on women, dictating how they should look, behave, and pursue their goals. These stereotypes can limit women's opportunities for self-expression, personal fulfillment, and professional advancement. 7. Underrepresentation in leadership. Women continue to be underrepresented in leadership roles across various sectors, including politics, business, and academia. Structural barriers, implicit biases, and lack of mentorship and support networks contribute to this underrepresentation, limiting women's influence and representation in decision-making processes. 8. Intersectionality. Women's experiences are shaped by intersecting identities, including race, ethnicity, class, sexual orientation, disability, and more. Intersectional discrimination exacerbates the challenges faced by marginalized women, compounding issues of inequality and exclusion. 9. Body image pressures. Women often face unrealistic beauty standards and societal pressures to conform to narrow definitions of attractiveness. Media representations, advertising, and social media contribute to these pressures, leading to body image concerns, low self-esteem, and mental health issues. 10. Work-life balance. Balancing work and family responsibilities can be particularly challenging for women, especially in societies with limited support for childcare, parental leave, and flexible work arrangements. The expectation to do it all can result in stress, burnout, and feelings of inadequacy. Addressing these challenges requires concerted efforts to challenge gender norms, dismantle systemic inequalities, and create inclusive and equitable societies where all individuals, regardless of gender, can thrive and fulfill their potential. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel for more self-improvement videos. Comment below to tell us how useful you found this video. Remember to share on various social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Click the notification bell to get notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.